Hello there.
Hello.
Greetings.
I thought I stabbed you.
Left, right window. Stop.
Fuck off, you.
Ah, what the fuck?
I lost. I don't have an eggplant anymore.
Come on, here, fuck
I don't have an eggplant anymore. I'm scared.
He's coming up to you. Oh no.
Stupid fucking thing. One looks like.
Yeah, you yell at that piece of whatever it is.
You dropped your eggplant.
He's always dropping his eggplant. Leave the man alone with his eggplant.
You want your eggplant back?
Sometimes a man and that plank. The person's already shot me, even though I don't see him on my screen.
I can shoot you. Turn around.
I just think I'm lagging really badly or something.
Maybe just.
I'm going to speak Czech, so then my mental process is fucking black.
You didn't check it.
You're already around this. You already fire around this corner before it even saw you.
I got you, boo. Oh, I don't got you, boo.
Oh. Hey, this is what Nam was like.
Hey!
Vietnam bitch.
Hey! Fuck! Wait, what?
Don't be bad if you can throw the rockets at people instead of firing them.
Was that you, Flare?
Sorry.
No scope.
Thank you, Yumi.
Oh, I have a fall thing I can go into.
Go into it.
Oh shit! You scared the shit out of me! Dude, I thought you were like... I thought you were the puppet guy running after me. Dude, you're so tiny. You're so tiny! You're so tiny! Babbity boo boo! Oh shit, you actually scared the shit out of me. Oh, one of us needs...
Oh yes. Come on, come on. Someone in come on. We need a ball. We don't have a ball, but whatever. Imagine you have a ball here, right? Dance. Come on, dance. Now. Go for it. That. Come on, dance for me. Come on. So this is what it's about for.
Scared the shit out of Fleur. Let's get a shit out of Fleur. Let's follow him a little bit. I'm gonna be so sus. If he kills me, man.
I just want to say I miss you guys. I just miss you guys.
It's silly, thank you, Titanic, thank you! I'm voting instantly silly. He was following me the whole fucking time. I was running,
Fleur, if so, who killed Nikki if I was with you the whole time?
Oh, that's actually true.
Yes, how can he keep... Oh wait, Flare. You scream, I cannot properly hear footsteps behind me.
Don't kill me! Give me a second. Fuck off, silly! Fuck off!
I slowly inserted that into your nose. We're gonna drop it.
Oh, that is a far fall.
Yeah, that is a far fall. Let's drop it.
Fuck it. YOLO, right?
This is how far it went. I am fucked. Welcome back, everybody. We are playing some more Life is Strange True Colors. Switching a little bit up, trying to like move some new scenes. I don't really use this just chatting too much. I just tend to jump straight into the game and stuff. I wasn't sure if my message was coming through. I had some issues here. Turn that off. Why was that on? I had some issues with Discord not really posting my stuff that much. Anyway, last time we were with Alex Shen. Apparently our brother did die, and I was very sad. First time in so long that the game made me very teary-eyed. Twice! Believe that. It was sad. It was a sad story with Eleanor and realizing her to come to terms with having Alzheimer's, and we having to like get through all those emotions of her not realizing that our brother had passed away and she forgot our wake because of her illness, and she was so sad about it. Hi Diva. Also, we got to know a little bit about the whole incident. Apparently we were not able to. No, let's rephrase that. The message we sent to the mining company saying that we were still out there was told to Mac, which was on duty, the one we actually called on the radio, that do it anyway, even if people are there. And that what the hell is going on? Is this mining company going to be like our new Prescott or something like that? Is that going to be the main problem? Are we going to fight? It's going to be like little men in a small village fighting against a big corporation. Who knows? Anyway, let's find out. I've been waiting so much to play this. I'm very hooked. Life is Strange has always been like a super emotional ride for me, and I love these kind of games. I've always liked these episodic games anyway, which means I'm probably gonna do more of them in continuation soon. But let's see what happened in Haven Spring, Colorado. Are we going to go against the mining company, and how so? I think it was Diane, her name was, the lady that was representing Monster or Mortal. Also, will we have some more love interest thing coming in with Ryan or Steph? This being Steph. Oh no, we're already on a date? Oh, talking about date.
You have a superpower?
Oh, we're telling people now.
You're both fucking with me, right?
Wouldn't call it that and not fucking with you. Let's go back on it.
Do Ryan and I look like the fucking with you type? It's all true.
Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now.
You're feeling disbelief.
Duh. I like the shirt though. It's loose, comfy.
You're actually a little annoyed. You feel hurt that we didn't tell you until now, whether it's true or not. You don't like being left out.
Aw.
Well.
Okay.
Okay.
I like the music in the
Oh,
background.
Shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do.
Did I now? You needed it, sure.
You needed to focus on the positive memories, not get lost in the sadness. I thought it would help.
It did. Just warn me next time, okay?
Will do.
Deal.
Will we do like the LARPing
Never thought I'd
soon?
have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild.
So, any sign of Diane today?
No. But she was in yesterday working on her laptop.
Kremlin bitter.
You said she was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof.
I hope so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan. In the meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
We're on it.
We working hard, boys.
Time to earn a paycheck.
Jed, thank you so much for the for remembering my birthday last week. That was that Marco Esquanda Tequila was excellent. You are welcome over any time. You best cook my loving longshot Francisco. So we have a. Hold on over here. She's afraid. Oh, she's working. She's studying. Oh, it's Eleanor. She's afraid. Oh, poor Eleanor. And she's scared.
Can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her.
Maybe I can encourage her.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Why did you just stay in shape so
I've always
well?
felt too self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh. Well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
I'll try that.
Didn't seem like she was done with it though. It was half a burger left on there. Let's see what else we can do.
How do these birdwatching contests even work? Who's checking the sightings?
Stop. Nobody cheated. The people here respect the birders' code of honor as much.
Steph and Ryan, the newest inductees.
Oh, we're on here now.
Gabe would be proud.
Aw. How long have we been here now, you think? Typhon Mining Company, integrity to our very core. It's time to change our life. Join the overgrowing ranks of the world leader in excavation, mining and distribution. Typhon Mining Company is hiring both fields of office position, including team managers and directors. We're looking to build relationships with our communities, and that means giving you lifelong career opportunities that you won't find anywhere else. Visit our website for more information. 41k package, full-time medical, dental. Ooh, nice. Anyway, we have stuff to go through. I know to some this might be interesting, some that will be bored by this, but I like going through all the information that is, and therefore I will be reading this boring text.
So many memories of Gabe I didn't get to make.
So, thanks to everyone who attended Gabe Shen's memorial service and special show of gratitude for those who spoke. I think we did Gabe proud. Do you remember that thing we used to do when when he would get choked up and was too embarrassed to admit it? I haven't cried since I was like 14. It's allergies. Don't look at me. Gonna miss him a lot. Same. Yeah. Aw. Hey all, I've decided to close my portrait commissions for the time being. I need to work through my backlog. Sorry to disappoint. Take all the time you need. Nuts. I knew I should have put this off. Josh Hopkins seems to reply to anything and everything that has to do with that shop. I don't know if he's just a local customer or if something is there. Last call for LARPers. Those who haven't heard, I am planning a LARP live action roleplay for the afternoon in Spring Festival, and I'm dire need of NPCs. If you ever wanted to try LARPing, this is fun, low pressure, way to get your feet wet. Come on by the Record Traders and let's talk details. To Stephanie, did I ever tell you that I started a science fiction film? I was fresh from Korea when the director, Mr. Julius Allen Silver, spotted me in a hardware store and he said, "Mister, have you considered being in the pictures?" Of course, I had not, but in those days, I was eager to swallow every morsel on my plate, so to speak. So of course I agreed, and the film was the film was to be called The Invaders from the Mechanical Planet. I believe I still have a reel around somewhere. Should you we should reorganize a screening. Ducky, I have genuinely never wanted anything more in my life. I thought she was gonna turn him down. I'm down. I got plans for you, kid. Oh no, he's gonna be an NPC.
Best job I've ever had.
Attention, Black Lantern's
Not
customers.
that the competition is super fierce.
The Black Lantern is happy to announce that we have returned to our normal hours of operation. We want to thank you all for the patience and support during what have been a difficult time for many of our community. We look forward to seeing all of you soon. And on happier note, I want you to give a big Black Lantern welcome to Alex Chen, who has accepted a full-time waitstaff position with us. Be sure to show her some love when you see her. Nice, go Alex. Love. Excellent news. Good news, everyone. Reminder to all Havens resident and Typhon mining will be setting off charges tonight at 5 p.m. Please ensure designated danger zones are cleared. Color 24. We've read this before, but it's a new one, and they of course disabled replies. LARP volunteers. Some of you still haven't synced up with me about your characters. Cutting it a little close here, buds. HMU? What's this HMU stand for? How much? How many you? To Stephanie, I've written an extensive backstory for my character, inspired a part of my sections of Wu Sheng's journey to the west. I actually ended up reading some of that recently. I stopped it because it got very boring after the part I really found interesting. Like the story of Monkey, I love the story of Monkey, the Monkey King. But everything after that, like the people meeting up and start to like end up on a journey together, the whole thing there was a little bit too boring for me. I had to find something else to read. However, whenever I try to include it in this application, I receive an error message to the effect that it exceeded the character limit. Thoughts? Well, I know what I'm doing with my afternoon. Can you drop off a copy of the shop on my way? Yeah, the way he writes, he must have written a novel about it. Good morning, Haven Springs. The famous rose card has been polished up to the stock with our finest. You can find it in the park at sundown. Pick one up and present it to your spring festival sweetheart. Aww. Man, nobody's ever given me a rose at the spring festival. Don't worry, nobody's ever given Ryan one either. Hector Gonzalez. Har har, we'll see who's laughing tonight. Me at you, Rare probably. Dude, it's no fun picking at you if you're just gonna admit defeat. Aw. Poor guy. We have quite a few SMSs too. Well, there's been quite a few messages. Good morning. Drowning in flowers. Please send help. Lol. Okay, a random question. Answer. Are you Princess Shoo Shoo? Oh my god, how? Lol. No, really, how? You showed me Shoo Shoo when I visited, remember? And 2539 is Alex on a phone keyboard. I've been had. Oh no. So do you play Dust and Daylight? Didn't you take you for a JRPG girl? Wow. Yeah, me neither. I found it here and I thought it would give it a shot. Now I can't get enough. I thought I was playing a single player only. You must have Spirit Guide turned on because I could see you're wandering around in Port Clouds. They're playing games together. Oh, so cute. So fun. That's so cool. Can you invite me? Can you play? Can we play sometimes? I'm stuck at a big scorpion boss. I'd love to. Hey girl, thanks for the drink last night. Great to unwind with you. You got us. Let's do it again. Let's see, how long is this since 29th of April? This is a month later. Okay, this is a month after the last episode. Oh, last episode. Let's see. A lot of messages again. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I saw you did the LARP thing. It's much. Of course, I think Ethan's gonna love it. We read this last time. Salt in the wound. Damn. I don't think you're done playing foosball with me. The rivalry continues. If you need chance to redeem yourself after all, salt in the wound. Stop. All good fun. I'd love to keep playing. I'll come over tonight. Sick. Alex, I'm going to start running a Tunnels and Chambers game this week if you want to join. Hey, I have no idea what that involves. That's like me every time I get invited to board games. Sit around with snacks, role-playing, a cool story, pretending to kill stuff. I'm summarizing. It's okay if I'm terrible. 1, you won't be terrible. 2, sit in our first session. You can play, and we can play by ear. Rad. You free for tonight? Ryan and I are meeting up, and I wanted to fill you in on some of the digging we've been doing on Typhoon. Wow. Hell yeah, I'd love to help. Yo, what's up? What do you think about bringing that guitar over the record store and jamming a bit? Like, in front of, like, other human beings? Just this living human being. I haven't played in front of people in a recent memory. Proper, like, shocker face. Let's see here. I may be particular about a lot of things, but in the case of a judgment-free zone, what the hell? Let's go for it. What time? Anytime tonight. I'm here. I think I need another jam session tonight. What do you say? I say yay. Yes. I have some ideas. Oh dear. Oh no dear. I promise. By the way, you are genuinely great. You have gorgeous voice. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. Maybe a downright lie. Nah. Is she flirting with me? I said that last time. I think Ryan and Steph is like the 2 love interests you might have. Best friends, and you can go for either one, maybe. There's not too many messages from Ryan. You want to meet tonight and plan what's next after our super slow thing? Absolutely. Tell me when and where. Smiley face. Hey, you need a break from the all late night research. Go. Want to go to go mountain biking? Mountain biking. Hurtling over dangerous terrain. So relaxing. You'll have fun, I promise. Okay, I'll try. Don't worry. We can replace that front wheel. My hat still hurts. She did not do well. I love this. Like, you can tell, like, so much happened over the few times. You handled it like a champ. Short notice, but tonight is my annual viewing of this amazing nature documentary, if you want to join. Amazingly, Steph is busy for the 3rd year in a row. I'm detecting a pattern here. Wow. Is there a stuffy British dude narrating? The stuffiest. Right answer. I'm in. Rock and roll. A message from Mac. Wow, okay, I'm very curious. Thanks for the help, Jen. I just remembered, I never told you anything. I risk more than my job to talk to you. I hear you, Mac. Don't worry. Get some sleep. Easy said and done. Poor guy. When was this? A start of like 18 days ago. We are getting properly chummy with everyone in town, it seems like. There we go. Your speech on the bridge was beautiful. Thank you for being there for us. Of course. Diane, Diane stopped by the with the affidavit again. I declined. I wish they would just drop it. I'm sorry, Char. Hang in there. Hey, Alex, would you like to come over for dinner tonight? That sounds amazing. I'd love to. Can I bring anything? Just you. Maybe wine. Well, we'll see you tonight. Hey again. I'm a little worn out. Any chance you could watch 18 on Wednesday? Happy to. Can you pay me in more of those lemon bars that you made last week? For sure. Do you want a recipe? Now, I'd rather much earn them by hanging out with Ethan than actually having to cook. Good deal. Hi, Alex. I'm so sorry, but I have to cancel a girls' night. I'm not feeling great. No problem. Do you need anything? I'm okay. Thanks, though. Char, how many of those gummies is how many of those gummies are too many gummies? Oh, sweetie, try to relax. Can you tell me how many you had? I worried after. I worried. How worried would you be if I said I had 5 gummies? Dude. Dude. Did you have anything else with them? Alcohol or medication? Or just snacks? Take a nice deep breath, take a drink of water, and lie down on your side. Don't drive or do anything serious, and it will pass. You have a little more than a normal dose, but nothing dangerous. Jesus, 5 gummies? How many is in the pack of gummies? You don't know, you're talking about weed. Okay, thank you. Did I ever tell you I think you are so beautiful? Oh, thank you. Just put your phone down and close your eyes. Don't text me these messages. You're my late ex's sister, for God's sake. Hey, those texts last night were totally just a test. Did I pass? With flying colors. Ironically, flying colors are also what I see when I close my eyes today. Lol. Okay, this was just last week. Wow. Gummies, man. So did she actually go in there and buy them from her? Oh, we have a group chat. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm making this official. Welcome to Takedown Typhon Tread. Steph, fuck yeah, Ryan. It's an honor and a pleasure. Let's celebrate at Alex's place tonight. Shouldn't Alex make that proposal? Too late. I guess I'm hosting then. You two free tonight for some more scheming? Sounds good. I'm down. Crazy idea. Let's break into Typhon's office in Denver. I got it all figured out. I bet I have server access there. We can find every evidence. Steph, we're not driving to Denver and breaking into a highly secure corporated office. Boo! But if we did, could I be there, the getaway driver? Sure. But Steph, your license that's expired. Steph is with all the rad ideas here. And how do you even know that? Because he's a big loser. A loser with a valid driver license. You guys are killing me. Even I'm laughing here. I have like this darn fly that keep popping up all the time. Ryan's joy. How do you even start that gold glow? The way the pain and the tension gradually fell away from Ryan's face. And then the laughter, the private joy of the moment when Ryan chose to turn a dumb mistake into a prank. That darn Canadian goose, right? The trust he had for the Gabe, the love, the certain knowledge that he could fuck with Gabe and get away with it. That Gabe would love him out for it afterwards, I suppose. I pieced it together, found it in the clouds, the goose, the car, the grave. Yeah, apparently Gabe drove over a Canadian goose and Ryan stopped messing with it. Oh, you killed it. Now you're gonna go to jail or something. They're like, you can't kill them. That's true. You cannot kill a Canadian goose. You will get in big trouble for that. They are what do you call, like, they're, I can't remember the English word for it. What does it mean, like, when you cannot kill it because there are few of them, or something? I think they mentioned something to do with the Queen or something. You will answer to the Queen or something like that. For just a minute, I got to have the sort of relationship with Gabe that Ryan had. I feel so fucking grateful for that. This morning, I thought I'd only ever know people, I'd only ever know people who, through their pain. I thought I could live with that. If it meant helping people, honoring Gabe. But then, this joy. Like a life raft, a pocket of air on top of an underwater lake. Everything feels different now. Property of the Crown, a lot of blood. The Royal Canadian Mountain Police can spot a goose grave at 100 paces. Should I have dug a deeper grave? Is it the night of the living geese? Now I'm wanted for goose suicide by the Mountain Police. Wow. I think that's everything. Let's get back to the game.
Rad jacket.
The boss man.
I'm guessing boss man must be Jed. Not to be a single issue voter or anything, but fuck Typhon.
Local ballot measures 36 will create hundreds of jobs in Haven for the next 10 years. Hi, Charlotte. What are you doing?
Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Oh, hey. Yeah. Trying. I hope we can get Ethan into it.
Yeah, like she's doing all the art stuff for it. That's cool.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll like it.
Something is not okay. Definitely not.
I really do.
Do what? Let's do our job a little bit instead of just nosing into people's business. Hello? It's Diane.
Hey, welcome. I'll be right with you.
Oh, Jed's in the corner over there.
I better check in with Steph and Ryan.
Hi, Jed. You enjoying your news?
Did you trade out the quarters in the register yet?
All you, kid.
Oh, we need to do that then.
Where are you, girl from Rome? Gosh, I really miss that song. They used to play it in here all the time.
Weird. I've never heard it.
Girl
Maybe
from
Jed
Rome.
knows where it went.
Let's ask Jed about it.
Hey, where do we keep unused jukebox CDs?
We don't. Everything we have is in the jukebox.
Cool. Just curious.
What was that name again? Girl from Rome. I need to double check what she wanted. I barely got that burger order sorted last time.
Where are you,
Girl from Rome.
from Rome? Where are you, girl from Rome?
Where are you, girl from Rome? Girl from Rome, girl from Rome. Go and fuck yourself. I can't find it. What's the name of it again? Just double check something real quick, just to make sure.
I wonder what the song was. Maybe I can find out.
Let's talk to Steph about it.
Hey, do you guys know a song that goes, "Where are you, girl from Rome"?
Holy shit. Blast from the past. Alabaster Daydreams.
Alabaster Daydreams.
My dad used to love that song. Gabe would put it on repeat just to mess with him. Got to the point where he couldn't stand to even hear it anymore.
So, what happened to it?
Eventually, Jed pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere. You could ask him.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Sweet. Thanks.
Hey Jed, where's
Hey,
that
boss.
song of yours?
Do the words alabaster daydreams mean anything to you?
Oh, hell. Like brother, like sister, huh? Fine. Guess it's been long enough. It's back behind the bar someplace.
Thanks.
Oh, there it is, right there, actually. Alright, let's play that Alabaster
right.
Daydream.
Let's hear this infamous song.
Guess it'll be 26. Alabaster, alabaster, alabaster. Bum bum ba bum bum. Bum ba bum bum. There you go. She'll. This one? Oh, she's joyful now.
Alabaster Daydreams. That's it. How the hell?
Don't worry about it.
we're getting hooked up on our sweet song here.
If I can get help on my own, Riley never needs to know about my condition. I won't have to be a burden.
It breaks my heart that she's coping with this alone.
Oh, that's so sad.
Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear. I really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago. It means a lot to me.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
I'm very glad too. That was rough. Oh, she angry. What are you angry about?
Fuck you, Ryan Lucan. Enjoy your Birder of the Year title while it lasts.
Shit. Ryan's got a rival.
Didn't find the bird after all. We could have helped her to find the bird, I think. Hi, Ducky. Where did you come from? You sad?
It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
What's up,
Tonight's
Ducky?
the spring festival. I wonder what's wrong.
Hi, Ducky.
Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
Of course. I've never felt better.
Okay. Glad to hear it.
Ah, Ducky, don't break my heart, Ducky.
Jed acts like he's in charge, but we all know who really calls the shots in here.
It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
So, what is up, Diane?
If she's hiding something, I need to find out what it is. For Gabe.
I need to do the quarters first, right?
I'm not convinced this is totally sanitary, but
Never is.
what do I know?
Oh, where's the cash register at? Be here, right? Fine Light, Old Mill Amber, Icefish
Steph and
Pilsner.
Ryan are waiting on me. I'll go check in.
Double Smoke, Double IPA, Kremling Bitter, Traditional Ale, Interplanetary IPA, and Brown Ale. Wow. And what's up, you two?
Okay, she's here.
What's the plan?
What's the plan?
Do I look like a man with a plan?
We have two plans, actually. But we're still workshopping them.
Two is good.
Good to have options, right? So what are they?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date.
Wait, what?
And she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence. Maybe Diane and I still hook up? Not important.
That's your plan? Oh my god, please tell me you have something better.
Now, to be clear, it's the same plan. Except, I'm the distraction. Look, Steph, I don't even think she's gay, all right? She's probably into the rugged mountain man type. All the transplants are.
Transplants? Let's keep workshopping, please.
Okay, maybe these plans do need some more time.
What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not.
Or do I need to choose now?
The only tiebreaker we have.
Who's the hotter one, eh? To be honest, when I started this game, Ryan was kind of the what I thought was going to be love interest. He's good looking, he's a nerd, but I kind of dig that rocker shake type of Steph, so I'm gonna go Steph.
Let's go with Steph. Badass DJ? It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but we don't even know if she has anything worth stealing yet.
To be honest, I think Diane would like the quiet type of
Maybe
Ryan,
I can get
but
her worked up and read her emotions. I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Good luck.
Why didn't we read that that thing later, earlier?
Thanks, Alex.
What's the best way to rile her up?
I'm gonna be the distraction, eh? Help me for Gabe's sake. I know you're responsible. Or help me for Gabe's sake. Ask for help?
You know all I want is justice for my brother. Please. Help me.
What?
Alex, I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full and open investigation. We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do. That's the truth.
Oh man, such a company response.
She's got a great poker face, unlike Mac. But let's see what she's really feeling.
Believe in fairy tale.
Let me try and read her first.
She's very blue. They're like afraid, sad.
Poor Gabe. No one deserves to die like that.
She's sad. If I keep her thinking about Gabe's death, maybe I can find out more.
We have a photo over there. Ask about the napkins. There we go. Where's Bloom?
William Bloom. Gabe loved him. I think he spent a whole year just listening to him.
Really? He had good taste. Surprised we never talked about it.
Black Lantern by Ethan Lambert. I didn't even know that was there.
Typhon does a lot of local hiring, huh?
We're always growing.
I bet you and Gabe threw back a lot of these together.
He was a great bartender. Made the long work days more bearable.
Oh. That's about the cross.
That's a nice cross.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, such a cute photo.
My niece and nephew.
They're adorable.
Dorkable.
Do
Ask him.
you have enough napkins for the table?
Yeah. I'm fine, thanks. A month later, and I can still feel the void he left behind.
Okay.
A month later, and I can still feel the void he left behind.
What else is there to discuss, lady? Ask about the drawing.
You joining in the LARP later? It's been so hard for Ethan. We're all hoping it will cheer him up.
I can't. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Okay. Now I need to pick something that will push Diane's emotions over the edge.
He was practically a father to Ethan. And now he's gone.
Oh.
It's just so fucked up.
Got a plaque.
Look, I know you're not a bad person. But my brother is dead because of the choices you and Typhon made.
They made a plaque to Gabe?
How does that make you feel? I actually want to know.
Alex,
Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
She turned from blue to light blue. From... What would blue be? What will light blue be?
All right. That's the emotion I was looking for. Time to explore Diane's guilt about Gabe.
1993 to 2019. He was still a teenager, right? No, he was... No, he was older. He was almost... Like, he's younger than me, but still. So he would be... 2019 would be... Math, quick math. I can't do quick math. 20... I don't know, quick math. 26, 20... Between 26 to 27? 28? 25? 20 something. Make me feel...
Okay. Time to find out what Diane is really hiding.
What you hiding there?
Hello?
Miss Jacobs? It's Deputy Pike.
Pike, I'm sorry, but we're very busy at the moment.
There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Pike knows shit.
He came here looking for a better life, just like me. He's gone. I'm still here.
Wait. There's something else.
Flash drive?
I can't undo what Typhon did, or the role I played. But at least I have everything I need to protect myself from them.
Oh!
Holy shit. She must have evidence on the USB stick. Looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
Alright, Steph. She's very sad and vulnerable right now. Why not send both, eh?
Hey, Diane.
Oh, hey, Steph. How are you?
So, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
Are you single? Semi-single? Taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Was not expecting that at all.
How about no?
Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
You're blushing. Big time.
Yeah, I could see your cheeks from space.
Super. Real good look for me. I'm so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it. Get back to me. I'm not going anywhere.
That was weird.
See ya.
She has no idea what just happened. I wonder if Ryan would have done that differently. Would he have just made a fool out of himself? I don't see him to be like the super charming, flirtatious kind.
Holy shit, that was epic! Totally insane!
My heart is pounding.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
That was hilarious yet terrifying. That was hilarious.
You guys, oh, that was hilarious. Oh my god. I hope this was worth it.
Do we give her back the thing though? Password protected.
Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
In the meantime, we have a LARP to do.
Really now?
Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay?
I'm the bard. Alwyn, the bard. Can I keep the hat?
One question. When the LARP's over, can I keep the hat?
I'd say that all depends on how you do.
Wow.
Damn. Gauntlet thrown.
So, did you finish the thing?
The thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night. I haven't carved like that in ages.
What did he carve? Anyway.
All right, I need to grab... Wow. Typhon officially clears Typhon of any wrongdoing in death of local man at the hands of Typhon explosions.
The Sheriff's Department would like to provide a brief update regarding the ongoing investigation into the death of Gabe Shen. Mr. Shen's death was officially ruled as an accident. However, our investigation remains open. And we encourage any member of the community who might have valuable information to step forward and share it with us. Our goal now is to gain comprehensive understanding of the event that led to Mr. Shen's death in order to prevent further harm from befalling anyone in our community in the future. Thank you for your service, Deputy Mike. Of course, Diane is the first one to message back on that. Nate Langman. If it was ruled an accident, why are you still investigating? As stated above, the goal is at this point is to gather enough information to prevent an accident like this from occurring in the future. Accidents, scare quotes. Yum, I love to lick boots. I love to lick boots. What? Go ahead. Back to your safe space. What else going on? They have like a little flame war. Don't make me disable comments. Wow. We will be close to regular business this afternoon in the participate of in Steph Greenwich live action game. We'll see all this evening in the park for the Spring Festival. Have fun. Live action game? What? It's called a LARP, Dad. I knew that. I was testing you. Anyway. The plan is to go distract. Oh, that's a message we did earlier. Okay, so we'll have to... I wonder if I can change my clothing.
I found some really cute photos of Gabe and Ethan on this thing.
This is Gabe's computer. A dazzled kiwi snap.
Steph bought this for me as a gag, but I kind of developed a taste for it. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but
Gabe trying.
it felt like I had to do something.
You giving him egg or something?
Huh. There it is.
On a key.
Half person, half dump truck. Yeah. I don't need to know what that was for.
Well, why do the secret beer?
Another one of Gabe's hidden cans. Dork. Oh shit. The feather on the hat must have fallen off.
Oh no.
Maybe I can find it.
Well, we have a feathered boa right there. What?
Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago. Guess I've been avoiding looking through it.
So it will.
Okay.
So they found him in that case. Superhero.
You can take the kid out of juvie.
Did he have lockpicks? Why did he have lockpicks? This is a wallet. Lockpicked. Some keys. And you're hot. Hurry up and finish your shift, love Charlotte. Oh, that's sweet.
One match left.
Don't give up.
I don't know why, but this must have been really special to Gabe.
I really want to hear that story. Why is it important
Never
to
know
him?
when you'll need a light.
A spacious embrace.
I'm not giving up yet, Gabe.
I'm just reading the book name in the background.
I better find that feather. Steph is a stickler for... I know this is Ethan's copy, but... I'm level 73, and I'm not
The
stopping.
Sword of Dust and Daylight. Like Kingdom Falls. Oh, not Kingdom Falls. Oh, Kingdom
Life
Hearts.
in Haven would be a lot worse without these two weirdos.
Wearing the same clothing all over. I got a
A
gnome!
housewarming gift from Eleanor. She said
Not
Gabe
the gnome.
loved these little dudes. We're one step closer now.
Corporate sabotage to-do list. Figure out Diane's deal. Maybe she's read her. Maybe read her. Alex working on it. Check up records. Typhoon accident. We've done that. Legal ways to file a complaint. Turns out corporate law is complicated. Of course it is. All three dudes gave a crazy high price. Contact private investigators. What? Research other typhoon sites in U.S. abroad. Ryan. Spy on the miners and the Black Lantern. Alex. Do you want me to get fired? No. So does that mean that you have colors? Use dark web to find lead hacker. Couldn't figure out the dark web. Take a break to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Done. Loved it. Request a copy of completed police report by Ryan. How does Haven feel about Typhoon? Radio poll? Okay, that's weird. Right, where would we find a feather?
Steph, I will murder you.
Alex, Steph told me you'll be willing to play at our next open mic night. I wager it really helped. It really helped loosen folk up after break the ice. Can you make it, Jed? Oh no, the
Wish
gummies.
I'd taken Steph's advice. Oh.
Thanks for the foosball game. Only eat one of these at a time. Wow, we got messed up. Chipmunk?
Ducky's gift to me for finding
Aw.
his booze.
I like that.
It's
It's
a
weird.
unique expression of gratitude.
Definitely. Something, but it's cool. Oh, there's a feather. Better be silly. Also a video game on here.
Just need to grab. I haven't beat Steph a single time. That just means I'm overdue for a win, right?
Oh, we got the key to unlock that. What would be in here? It's porn mags. Notes.
This must have been Gabe's.
Big shit right list. Find Alex, find owner of stolen Chevy. Reimburse Jed for free rent. Return Ernesto's Walkman. Donate to Lawrence Detention Center. Apologize to Vic. New bong for Kevin. Apologize to Zoe. Really apologize to Katya this time. Apologize to Ira and tell him you like his remixes.
That's a long list.
Apologize to Oscar. Pay Mr. Wellback for the Chevy. The Chevy got stolen. He got. Apologize for that to that guy from the mall. Write thank you letter to Lenny. Mall check to Mrs. Franks for the broken window. She moved to Maryland. Track her down. Write to Miss Henry at Buckman High and tell her she was right. Forgive Dad. Dad? If you ever will find out what happened to our family.
Wow, Gabe. Still finding ways to break my heart, huh? Wow. Steph is a rock star for putting this together.
A day in the
flip.
In the day in the kingdom of Khals. Welcome, travelers. Today, Tainor, the Master Slayer, visits a troubled Stoneborn, capital city of Khals. Can he dispatch the ravenous monster horde and save the kingdom? LARP Basic, a LARP live-action roleplay, is a game in which players portray their characters through physical action, using costumes, props to add to the fun. Safety rules. We are here to have fun, do not hit too hard. Go for arms, legs, torso, back, sides, or front. Avoid hands, feet, neck, and head. Act stuff out. If you get hit, perform a grunt or injury. Thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot, Steph. This is my character, Alwyn, the half-elf bard, level 1 with 10 health points. Untuned chord, 1 damage. Healing Serenade was 1 health to your allies. Stirring Hymn doubles Thanor's next attack. Backstory: the harrowing attack of Sangvari Amphitheater and Vince the Bard has been a constant companion to Thanor, the Monster Slayer. The two have endured many trials and have recently found themselves answering a call for the heroes of the city of Stoneborn. Thanor, human warrior, stab, burning blade. 1 damage over the next 2 turns. Ooh. Shield of Courage, protect Thanor from the next attack. Backstory: Thanor the Monster Slayer is the most famous hero of the Otherway Peninsula. Even the small child knows how he once felled a valley bear with empty hands and hurled a spear into the beast of the wraith mid-flight. Entire cities have been saved from the scourge of darkness thanks to Thanor. It's Thanor's unrivaled strength. Stoneborn capitals is King's Road, Magpie Emporium, Goldbladder Tavern. So the tavern would be the Green Lantern, right? Or the Green Lantern, the Black Lantern. Dire Wolf Den, His Majesty's Summer Castle, Spider-Wrath Alley, Danger Swamp Troll, River of Sorrow. Ah, okay, so we're going to do some role-playing. I like the role-playing we had in the first game.
A dire rat joined your party.
Right, I'm going to switch this. It's not really my style, is it? I like that one. Ooh, see, it's a Wales. Oh, I like that. Like these are the whales from the first game. I'm gonna use this one because this fits with my hat and everything. It looks rad, so cool. There's a bike. There's a bike. Here's
Leave it
another
to me
bike.
to wreck Gabe's bike on my first ride. At least Ryan had a good laugh about it.
Oh, she wrecked it. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs for a second. See what we have. I kind of want to pick up that button and put it on my hat or something. That would be cool. Do we see how like the town has changed or something from here? Oh no, we killed a plant to get into awesome. Oh no, we killed plants. What have we done?
Yikes. This garden is looking gnarly.
Gnarly, dude. Cha. Trying our hardest, okay.
I wonder how many times Gabe got stoned up here and stared at these. Guessing if I haven't played for anyone else in years. That was a good night.
See,
So far, Ryan is the only one that uses this.
of course he
Maybe
is.
I should just gift it to him.
I'll do it. And that pin is not here anymore. Steph's pin. See anything? Doesn't look. Oh, it does look like they have done something to the park.
Maybe I can clean you up a bit.
See a bird over here.
Look, man, if you want to live here, you need to do your own dishes.
Oh hell yeah! Let's fix the plant a little bit. Let's spice it up. Remove all those darn weeds.
Well, it's better than nothing.
It's something. I'm liking that we have the chance to like improve our health and lifestyle a little bit. Typical thing with these games that you could have made yourself a little bit more happier, or it doesn't really do anything. It's just a percentage in the end, but still it's very, very comforting to know that you could do shit about it. Right, bird.
Look, man, if you want to live here, you need to do your own dishes.
I kind of really want to check out this whole. I think that's it, really. Alright. Head back downstairs. I still have never seen our bathroom. Other than that just quick cutscene we had that we ended up pummeling Mac's face. Mac. Feel sorry for him now. Now, haven't we cleaned these up yet?
One day, I'll stop being a freeloader. For now, I'm just grateful.
I appreciate for your offer to start paying rent. Take a few months to fill your piggy bank first. Then we can talk, Jed. Oh man, Jed is so cool. Bing, spiang, spiong.
Alex the Bard, ready to serve. Time to head out.
By the way, you generally blah 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 blah. SOS. Not sure the LARPy's happening. Ethan's not into it. Shit, sounds like his dad is picking him up in a few hours too. FML, any ideas? Let me try talking to him. I'll be right there. Hero. Diane sadness. Guilt sits so strangely in people. All the graving urgency of anger, all the pressing weight and sadness, each cancelling the other out until you feel paralyzed, stacked to the spot. It's a horrible thing to carry around with you, and you wouldn't wish it upon anyone. But Diane comes too close to deserving it. Comes close to deserving it. Oh, she would never deserve that. She saw Gabe as a part of some sort of twin, another outsider dragged into Haven Springs who found a way to make this place his home. She actually misses him, feels the emptiness of the space he left. It rips her up inside. In the face of that anguish, what does she do? Curls inward, fortifies her defenses. That's her focus, saving herself. She could have been so much better than she is, but I don't know, maybe so could I. I tricked Diane, dug up her grief, and fooled her into confronting it. Maybe it was naive to think that this power was basically selfless, but knowing I can use it to manipulate people or someone like that, I'm not sure I like it. Me neither. I want to fix that. No one deserved to die like that. I can't undo what Typhon did. He comes here looking he comes here looking for a better life. There's been an accident. Can't undo what the Titans did. To the boy you saw yourself within. Your knife put the Titan's hand, carved accident into his skin. Okay. Yeah, it was just a text message from. Yeah, we need to fix that. For some reason, our boy Ethan does not like the LARPing that much. Let's show up with our lovely VODS skills. Play some music. Are we still feeding that fish? Have you continued to feed that? I'm very sure that fish is a reused prop, because I've seen that fish in so many of their games now. Like, it's always like a fighter fish, what they call them. I think it's a fighter fish you call it. It's not digging it anymore. What's up? Howdy, stranger. Bong.
Hey.
I don't need, like, cheering up or whatever.
Okay. So, maybe this wasn't the most subtle idea, but...
Good for Steph?
Steph's been planning this for days and days. She really cares about you.
I do want to do this. It's just...
Sad? He went up very angrily, but...
Everyone's been working so hard. And if I'm not happy, they'll all be disappointed.
It's just sad if anyone wouldn't like it.
Must be weird having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in a costume and act like you're having fun.
Yeah, especially my mom. She always looks so... sad. 'Cause I'm, like, bummed out. But I can't just pretend.
Then don't.
So, don't pretend. Just be yourself. Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny hat.
But what if I'm still, you know, not having fun?
Then not have fun.
Then don't. That's fine too. No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
Exactly.
All right.
You just want to play along, right? Thanor.
But I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Sure thing.
Of course.
Bring it on. Now, why is that parchment that's on the end of the dock there? I'm very curious. King Jed.
Thanor, the Monster Slayer! Thanks to the gods and all the heavens you've come. I am in desperate need of a great hero. Could you be the one? Please, tell me of your exploits.
There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe my bard can sing something about me.
Oh. Sure.
The brave Sir Robin. That's the first thing that came to my head. That horde of ogres. Let's do that.
A horde of ogres. That's a lot. Thanor slew them with a single shot.
Ah.
My goodness. So, you must be Thanor's bard, Alwyn, whose songs have magical powers. It sounds like you are exactly the heroes I need. My name is King Tabor. The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom. Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear. But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes 3 mysterious gems, known as soul jewels, that can save us all. I need you to go search the kingdom, survive whatever's out there, and bring me back those jewels. Do you understand?
One's these nuts.
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Then you must go, now. My people are counting on you.
Brave Sir Robin, you've run away. He
Should we
flew
start with
away.
the main road?
Cowardly
Okay.
Sir Robin.
Time to find some jewels.
Yeah. Reminder, we are open. We know all of you have floral needs in the ramp up to the spring festival. So despite the event on Main Street, we'll be maintaining business until 5 p.m. today. Attention, Monster Hunter. It appears to be the result of some sort of extra dimensional rift open up in the spoiling. Oh, sorry. Attention, Monster Hunters. It appears to be result of some sort of extra dimensional rift opening up and spilling another universe florist into our world. The Magpie Emporium will investigate. I'm glad you're having fun, honey. The Magpie Emporium arrived in the night, transforming an empty storefront into a fully stocked magic supply shop. Mortal residents are encouraged to come by and pursue of wares. So the weed shop turned into a magical potion shop.
So you're seriously Alwyn?
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's been a long time since Carnaris.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those were good times, huh?
We can actually explore the whole place now.
Except for the spiders.
Yeah.
Oh, brave Sir Robin. Actually, I can go down to the water now. New places to explore, guys. We're gonna explore the whole place.
How do we know where to look?
I think we don't know. It's a true adventure.
Adventure.
Oh.
Come on, bring your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. Da-da-da. Even the music changed. That's cool. Da-da-da. The whole place turned into this like medieval Renaissance fair for this, right?
Looking cool.
Looking cool, bud.
What do you think the jewels are for?
Magic ritual.
Maybe some kind of magic ritual that protects the whole kingdom.
Does King Tabor know magic?
I guess we'll find out.
You found one scroll. Scroll of Healing restores you and your allies to full health. Remove all negative status effect. Poison, stun, etc. May only be used once.
What is that?
It's a magic scroll we can use in fights.
Ah,
Oh.
yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome
We should
possum.
find as many as we can.
Oh, he's having fun. Aw.
Alex really saved the day. Gabe would be proud.
Thanks, Jed.
Brave Sir Tabor. Expecting to find a scroll down on the waterfront, but no. Nothing on the waterfront for us. Just having a browse, see if we find anything. Nope. I know there's a scroll that was where we picked up the kid at the dock. Oh, coin.
What did you just find?
A gold coin.
Wow.
Do you think there's more of them?
I don't know.
Use them to buy potions. Looks like we're the only one LARPing right now. Weird. That guy again. Our first fight!
Okay. It's a wolf.
A dire wolf.
Shit, what do we do?
I think we have to fight it.
Oh no. How about you, beast? Bum 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 bum. Stab a burning blade.
Burning blade. 1 damage, and you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Alex, attack. Untuned cord.
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Ah! 2 damage.
Oh no.
Ah! I'm still on fire.
That's fire dope, yeah. Come on, Alex. Magic. Stirring him.
Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
Ethan. Stab.
4 damage.
Oh, dead bear. The dead boy. What's the loot? Give us loot.
Oh, cool. I learned a magic attack.
1 damage to allies?
Use skill acquired.
Better be nice to Thanor.
Fire blast. 3 damage plus 1 damage to 1 enemy damage to allies?
Let's keep going.
Oh, brave Sir Robin.
What do you think this?
Awoo! Serpent goes hiss. What?
I should probably drop in on Riley and thank her in person.
No guarantees, but hey, I made Ryan tell me what the. Hey, I made Ryan tell me what this. Tell me what this USB is for. It was being vague for my own protection. Don't worry, I'm gonna try my best to get you access. Oh my god. No guarantee depending on how good the password is. Thank you so much for even trying. We weren't sure if you would. Well, you deserve the truth. Plus, you were there for Mac when Typhon came down on him. He doesn't talk much about it, but we really owe you. Anyway, I'll be in the shop if you need anything. I really appreciate it. You're gonna annoy him.
How do we know for sure it's dead? Should we tickle it?
Stop it. Be serious.
But I am seriously.
Huh. Did Ethan drop this? Huh.
I don't know, pick it up.
Drop this?
And I'll pick that dollar up. Oh, brave Sir Robin.
Shouldn't go back until we found all 3 jewels.
This is actually really fun.
I know, right?
You know where one scroll is? Let's see if we can get there. I wonder if our health go back up. Oh, no, it doesn't until we actually heal ourselves. Brave Sir Robin. Now Thanor, Slayer of Wolf, Bane of Arachnids, Bringer of Good Companionship. Get this scroll that's entitled here on this dock. You and your allies gain an extra turn, may only be used once.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP.
Wow.
Heed my warning, you traveling twosome, for within that tavern it is quite gruesome.
I know this guy. He's one of Steph's co-workers.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
Everyone's
That
having
makes
fun.
2 of us.
Let's get a riddle.
Hey,
Riddle me this.
let's hear your riddle.
There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
How are we supposed to know that?
Maybe we can look for some clues.
Whoa. What's that about?
There's some gruesomeness going inside here.
Looks like you dropped something, Diane.
Appointment reminded Diane Jacobs every Tuesday at 10. Wow. Take heed. It is believed that the swamp troll has taken residence below the Eastern Bridge. Use extreme caution when crossing, or better yet, don't. Welcome behind this point. Yeah, I think that troll would be a little bit hard to do right now.
Aren't I supposed to be the... Hey, what's all this?
Too busy to talk right now. Sorry.
Knock him dead? Ethan's back to his old self, thank God.
That's his
What a
old,
great kid.
Ethan's got a lot of people who care about him.
This old babysitter. Take heed, it's believed a swamp troll. Read that before, right? So it's fine.
Let's go to the peach.
Well, now, who do we have here?
Thanor, the Monster Slayer, and my bard. Where's Ethan?
And what you up to, Thanor?
Saving your lives. Restore your allies to full health, remove all negative status effect, poisons, etc.
Got another scroll.
Cool.
I see all over there. Dude, keep walking. His legs. He's wiggling. Now, Mr. Wolf, how long are you gonna lay on the floor? And also, can I not pick up that dollar? So we have... What do we have? We have... Okay, let's take heed and go into the tavern and see what we will find.
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP.
Who's in here, you think? Heed ye
Wanna
who
look
enter.
in here?
Yeah. Let's go in.
Imagine a whole town being used as a LARP scene. Very interesting. Now, who will we fight in here, you think? Two health scrolls. Oh no! Plastic bananas and fruit. Oh no! Someone got bludged.
What happened here?
It's a gnome.
Fellow survivors, I see.
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
Hardly my first monster attack. I know an escape trick or two.
Says the gnome.
Do you know what this key is for?
Belonged to Barry, the tavern keeper. That's his leg over there.
Oh.
So, if you want to try all of the locks, I'm sure he won't stop you.
What do you think it'll open?
Let's see what we can find around here.
Anchored. Wow.
Steph really went all out in here.
The map of the place. Oh, he's having so much fun.
I'm a genius for convincing Steph that my character should be alone behind the bar. All the drinks I want.
Oh no.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, tell me, oh ye old gnome.
Yes?
How be ye drinking tonight? About that ale.
I see you've poured yourself some ale.
Ned will hear of this.
I heard Barry the Tavern Keeper has a son, Ned, who's very observant.
So, Barry's like 100 years old?
Oh, now he... How did you survive?
How did you survive the attack?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but I tripped an elderly woman. She had it coming. Stingy dish wench.
Jesus. We're on a quest to seek the
Want to
souls.
tell them about our quest?
Soul stones,
We're
soul
on a
gems.
quest to end the age of monsters. So you won't have to live in fear anymore.
Are you now? Let me give you something that you may find useful.
Thanks.
Ding-a-ling-ling.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess we'll be meeting a snake.
Snake within hearing must fall asleep. Wow. New
We're
dialogue
gonna keep looking
unlocked.
around.
Good luck.
Dialogue with who?
Okay, I think I checked all the compartments.
Ugh, rough day for Barry the Tavern Keeper.
Don't unlock the music box.
Feanor, did you see this?
That's got to be it.
Up goes the weasel. A very cool music box, though. One of the jewels! Oysters, jalapeno poppers, and broccoli soup. And some soul stone. Oh man, jalapenos. I could go. I like. My favorite bar snack is definitely jalapeno poppers.
One down, 2 to go.
That wasn't
Day
so
special.
bad, right?
Venison
Now I
and
feel
leek
more
pie.
confident we can find the others.
Denver omelet, Rocky
Why
Mountain
do you
oyster.
finally believe in us?
That's not what I meant. In retrospect, this is so obviously a decoy.
Mm-hmm.
House barred. Sorry, Steph. Alwyn is pretty happy with her current gig.
Seeking a house bar to entertain at diners, dances, beheadings, etc. must be witty, perceptive, generous of heart, black hair, preferred cute smile, a plus excellent compensation. Old sword for sale. See Ewan the blacksmith. Repel monsters with the secret blend of herbs. Only 4 gold coins for the recipe. Meet behind the gold weather Monday at midnight. It didn't work out at all, you hack. Anyone else been hearing spooky sounds around the castle? A lot of people said yes. Hang on. Another coin! Gonna get rich! 4 gold coins we need to hear that that recipe.
I want to focus on Ethan right now.
No. Music sheet. Sheet music? What's this about?
What happened to the rest of the music?
Hypnotic fugue. Old paper.
Oh gosh. I think Ducky dropped this.
What?
Oh gosh. I think Ducky dropped this.
Phone pots. What's this all about?
Oh gosh. I think Ducky dropped this. Oh gosh. I think Ducky dropped this.
Damn the perpetually hateful bastard. What?
Here we go. This probably has the answer to that.
Balin, Nera, and their seas. Long ago, it is said that when unspeakable terror reigned even in daylight, 4 heroes faced the great shadow of the Killeen shores. For days, the battle raged until the power of Great Shadow overwhelmed the 4 heroes, pushing them into the brink of death. There among waves stained with blood, 3 of the heroes gave their lives, calling upon an ancient spell that put the souls from their bodies and fashioned them into the 3 stones of unmeasurable power. From Nera, the berserker, strongest of the 4, came the soul ring. From Theseus, the cleric, weaver of stories, came the soul sapphire. From Belin, the illusionist kept in the old books, keeper of old books, came the soul amethyst. With the 3 soul jewels in hand, the 4th hero took up their sword and struck down the great shadow, piercing it with light. Then, weary and bloodied from the battle, the 4th hero did the jewels away and wandered into the deep wilds of Revn, never to be seen again. That's cool.
That better be washable.
That better be washable. Monster Encyclopedia.
Steph thought of everything.
That's cool.
She's amazing at this.
Oh, brave Sir Robin. No time to play right now.
Guess Lawrence is gonna need a new business advisor.
Dear Lawrence, one writes to amend the advice one gave you when you last dined together. There is no need to sell your business. I am confident of the age of monsters will soon come to an end, and have it on good authority that His Majesty call for heroes was answered by none other than Thanor, the legendary monster. That was when the the bar got overrun by monsters, I suppose. Alright, Gnome.
I was having such a quiet morning.
Oh, he's not happy now.
I was having such a quiet morning.
Should have said on the house, but I think Jed wouldn't be too happy about that. Well, I work here now. I need to do it.
Bye.
Godspeed. Godspeed.
I should have listened to his emotions. He's probably not happy anymore. Should we go in again? Let's go in again and see if we can. If we could. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Check out what I found in that chest.
Her. One dodge. You and your allies will dodge the next attack. May only be used once.
Nice work, Thanor.
Can someone please explain to me why everyone on Main Street is dressed like a Renaissance festival threw upon them? The age of monster has descended upon our fair hamlet. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Listen, not sir, to those who would tell you to abandon hope, for great hero Thanor has arrived in our gates. What does this mean? I just wanted to get some ice cream. Woo! Ryan, is that you? Oh, jeez. A woo indeed. A wooga, a wooga. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in and see if our boy McAllister, was it? Ducky, has changed his happiness to anger / saddened fright.
You're back.
Why are you angry now?
Alex is right. But I was just trying to have a little fun.
Gotta pace out that fun, Ducky. For your own good.
I was having such a quiet morning.
All the drinks you can get, right? The bar on his own.
Don't get eaten out there.
We'll try. Don't get drunk in here. Even if it's a bar and a tavern. Brave Sir Robin. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head for the rest of the game tonight. Ooh. Let's see if we can get the answer to the jester and see what we will get as a reward. Why is your riddle, fair jester?
You see? I warned you not to go. Now you look pale. I told you so. Ready to answer? I'll say it once more. There are three, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
Their names are...
Nira...
The answer is Nira, Dacis, and Belen.
You solved the riddle you've been told. Your prize? A useful hint. Behold. To bribe that deadly troll of old, you have to pay 4 coins of gold.
4 coins. Got it.
We have 4 coins.
There's more. Because you solved my verse, you may take 1 gold from my purse.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you kindly there, Jester. Now we have... Oh, we do have 4 now.
Can we hear another riddle?
Oh, shit. Sorry. I only had 1 prepared.
Oh, I wanted more gold.
This guy's a fraud. I have...
Sorry.
So, like fraud I have declared. Now, brave Sir Thanor. Let's see where else we will be heading today. And this is a new guy, right?
Hey, kid. You responsible for that massacre in the Black Lantern?
Nah.
We're the good guys.
Right. Of course.
Advantage, you and your allies again has an extra turn. You may be
We're
only
like
be used
master
once.
scroll seekers.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah, yes sir. Hardware store. I want to look at everything.
Go get him, Ethan.
Go get him.
I'm Thanor.
Go get him. Thanor.
Yeah, Thanor. Find a soul sapphire, find a ruby sapphire. I'm looking for the map. So we have a spider with ally. We have the Magpie Emporium, the spider with ally, and then the danger swamp troll. So I think we should. There's something right there.
I bet there's something fun in the records. Could there be something down the alley?
Dead guy, this is boring. Weeping girl.
Shh, they're here.
Woe is me. Woe is me. Behold, my love has been slain by yonder river monster. Where? Just down the... yonder...
alley.
Alley. Near the river.
Alas, alas.
Alas, alas.
No, I was a guy, not a lass.
Beware of river monster.
Alright, let's fight this river monster. Is it Ryan again?
Some kind of snake?
I guess.
Yes, that ass. Oh, it's Ryan still.
Do we have to fight it?
Why wouldn't we?
It's cute.
I mean, it's kind of cute, isn't it?
Rawr.
What are you talking about?
You wouldn't get it, kid. Hi, Rasta.
It's gonna attack. What do you want to do?
Bell. Ling ling ling.
Ophidian chime. Snakes within hearing must fall asleep.
Pretend that's a low sound. Snake's ears are internal, so they can't hear.
Nice.
He was gonna come up with some nerdy animal fact because he's a park ranger. Oh, give me 1 second here. I had something just happened here. Huh, what was that? Like I had like my whole OBS suddenly flashed on me and said like something's wrong. Hopefully we're back to normal. Right? I think we're back to normal. Alright, let's try again. What's that?
More loot.
Another spell?
All right, let's make some ears bleed.
Or disharmony. 3 damage can be useful. Use 1 per battle.
Wait. What's that?
The second jewel, the sapphire.
It's like a dragon scale or something.
Maybe it's got magical powers. Let's hang on to it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You got so much shit right now.
That was so smart of you to use the bell.
It worked out, didn't it?
Ling-a-ling, bitch. Lost 1 flash drive.
That didn't take long.
I think I last had it when I was at Lantern. Please, if anyone find it, get in touch with me immediately. I'm offering a reward. I'll keep an eye out. Thanks. Rough. Hope you find it. What kind of reward? Do you have it? No, but depending on the reward, I'll try a lot harder to find it. Wow. It's another scroll. 1 dodge.
I saw that. Like, right before you picked it up.
Okay, you can have the credit.
No, I don't care.
You can have the credit, I can have the card, okay?
Credit's yours.
I like this little place behind it. Like, it's a river troll underneath this bridge. Are all our monster gonna be Ryan? Oh, music sheets.
can't wait to transfix some monsters with my sweet hypnotic jams.
Enemy cannot move for 1 turn, maybe use once per battle. So are we gonna save all of this for fighting the troll in there, do you think? Next would be to go to the music shop, I guess.
Okay, we handled the river.
Oh, thank you, brave heroes. We could count on yous.
I bet there's something fun in the record store.
Treasures of Tibet.
I bet there's something fun in the record store.
Isn't there a
I
record
bet
store?
there's something fun in the record store. I bet there's something fun in the record store.
We can't get in though. Oh, who's? Oh, here we go.
Oh there! I hear you've dealt with the river.
Everything okay? You seem pretty,
Bah! What a thankless life. Being a smith in the age of monsters.
Whoa.
He's really into this,
really
yeah.
into this. What did you need again?
Sun silver? The components for sun silver.
Ah!
Puh.
Components for Sun Silver. The Magpie Emporium.
Please knock twice.
Not 3 times, twice.
Go for
You can
it.
knock once, but only if it follows to twice. Not a 3rd, not a 1, not a 4th, but twice.
Monster or mortal?
Both.
Mortal.
Mortal.
Come in.
Run away, cowardly Sir Robin. What will we find within the record store? Magpie Emporium. Now.
Sorry about the lock. These are
She is a
dangerous
witch.
times. Welcome to the Magpie Emporium.
Oh, so this is like a magic shop.
I'm gonna take a look around a bit, okay?
She went all out.
Okay.
Let's see what Steph's done to the place. I'd like to try one of those bard instruments, please.
You'll need to schedule a private appointment.
I'll do that. How does Steph come up with all these names?
Sun Silver, a semi-magical compound used in forging of ceremonial weapons, shields and crests. Once set, Sun Silver can shine with the brightness of 7 suns, making it popular at coronations, weddings, and early morning counseling metal. Components: iron, goblin ore, fire powder. The discovery of Sun Silver dates back to the royal smith of Griffin's Peak, who first fabricated the great sword Lepsna, Kratas, under the direction of high alchemist Robert Welbro.
Man, my dating life could have used a truth teller
Unbetrothed.
too.
Come to the Magpie Emporium on Sunday evening. Meet the other unwed hopeful intruders. Spelled environment love potions. Strictly prohibited. Admission 1 gold. Wow, this is cool. Love this.
He's forging the sky sword of power.
Oh yeah?
One day, Thanor's gonna find it.
That actually looks legit.
Does it now? Looks 3D to me. Golems.
Golems. Animation fee not included. Oh, Steph.
Trying to sell shit. Cat.
Spells. Very cute, Steph.
Are these spells for sale?
To members of the Sorcery Guild only. Sorry.
Let's draw a tarot card.
What do I want
Seeking
inside about?
insight, draw a card. About people. Steph.
Steph is just awesome.
Steph's the Fool, a card of spontaneously fearlessness and adventures. Welcomed gladly. People, Ryan.
Is that true for Ryan?
The Star, a card inspiration, optimism, and hope for the future. People, me.
I mean, I hope that's true.
A card of moderation from inner calms and balanced perspectives. Haven.
Yikes.
Death. The card of ending, inevitable, transform, and letting go.
You were right, Gabe.
The Chariot, the card of determination, focus, and the sculpting of one's own destiny. Typhon.
Holy shit.
The Devil.
Too real.
The card of power and domination and the pursuit of the same. That's it, I suppose. Hi, cat.
Warning. Cat is cursed. Do not pet.
Do not pet.
Yeah. No need to warn me.
Wow. Wow. How about...
It's a wonder Valkyrie's ever hungry. What, with all the human flesh I assume she consumes.
Widely believed to be the instrument to Fleet's silver-tongued bard of champions and savior of the Prince Clarendon. Priceless or best offer.
I guess some heroes are into bards with flashy guitars.
Rawr.
But I'm glad Thanor has better taste.
She is afraid?
When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around?
Never seen Steph feel this way before. Maybe I could reassure her. She's always so confident.
Let's speak then.
The streets used to be full of people. When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around?
The soul sapphire's right there. For sale.
Oh. Troll dust. Let's discuss it.
Do you think we'll run into any trolls?
I don't know. But I bet this is on sale for a reason.
Do you think we can beat a troll?
Probably.
Scroll advantage. Scroll of healing. We already have a few of those.
10,000 gold? Okay. Obviously, there's some other way to get this.
We'll buy some troll dust. We know we're gonna fight one.
3 gold, please.
Drop it a chink ting bling bling. You and your allies will dodge the next attack. We already have 2 of everything.
The streets used to be full of people.
That's not ominous at all.
This is licensed. The Sorcery Guild hereby authorized the Magpie Emporium to buy and sell items with magical properties. The guild assumes no responsibility for the consequences. Ilga Varnigan, Archmage. We could buy some stuff here. Now, you know better than to know. Think of these when I'm around, right? Think. Anyway, thinking more of the whole "does she think I'm hot?" thing. Right. We bought a troll dust because we know we're gonna fight a troll. I think I'm gonna leave that for the end. You know where the sapphire is? We gotten the thing from the tavern. Now we're gonna go to the weed shop and see what we can get there. Oh, I kind of want to see if that the guy that wanted ice cream is standing outside there being angry and stuff. I am troll.
Wasn't there a soul jewel in the record store?
Avalanche ice cream. They were having a hard time, so they couldn't keep closed, I suppose.
I wonder how Riley's doing with the USB.
Go in and say hi. Hi, Jogger.
That run felt amazing.
Oh, she did
I'm
run.
so proud of myself.
Wow. Good for her.
Yes.
Mind if I duck in here a second?
Odd business.
I have to, renew my bar guild membership.
Yeah. Okay.
You just left the kid outside. We're waiting for the bard to come out from the botanist. Whatever would a bard do in a botanist? We do flowers. As we sing, with roses in our teeth. Now, dear customers, Leith Flowers will have reduced hours of operation during May and June. We search additional staff. We apologize for the inconvenience. Congrats! She got into the university college. Hello, Jen. Welcome to the clean team. Couldn't have done it without you, Nana. Riley. Oh. Did you mean to order this twice? If not, I'll send them back on Monday. Riley. He does not know. Are we the one to tell her, though?
Hey there.
Hi.
I could ask Riley how progress is going with the USB. Man, small towns. Everyone's been going out of their way to congratulate Riley these past couple of weeks. Must be hard to find new employees in a small town.
For friendly staff,
I hope it works
blah, blah,
out.
blah. We're a family-owned business, been in Haven for almost 25 years, full and part-time hours available. Speak to Eleanor if you are interested. A cool gnome.
Nice.
He went from having a shirt to that. I like it. Now, turn order.
Sooner or later, Riley's gonna figure out Eleanor's secret.
Yeah, she will. Now we're just gonna randomly go into her back room.
For Spring Festival. These are freaking gorgeous.
Yeah.
This is just so nice.
$500 from Eleanor to Riley. Dear Riley, you will need a new computer for your fancy new scholarship. If this doesn't cover it, tell me, and I'll write you another check. I'm so proud of you. Love, Nana. Aww.
Riley's like 300 pages in. Must be a good book.
Mascaroon, John Flack. The occasional vision of the future. Bus ticket?
God, I took that bus here barely a month ago. Feels like it's been years.
Been a lot's happening since then, right?
I will definitely not touch this.
Yes. Password cracker. She's a hacker. The password cracker. Hi, Rileykins. How you doing? You not feeling today?
Any luck with the USB? No, not yet. It's gonna take hours, if we're lucky.
Oh.
If you want to check it out, it's running on the office computer, but don't touch anything.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this.
You don't have to thank me. It's the least I could do for Gabe.
We're besties.
And actually, it's kind of fun.
I didn't realize you were so good with computers. Is that what you're going to school for?
Civil engineering.
Or robotics.
Maybe robotics? It's a lot to figure out. Kind of crazy. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, you. What's up? How about Mac? How's he holding up?
How's Mac doing?
He had a panic attack
I haven't
last time we
seen
saw
him in
him.
a while.
Oh, he's around.
Still
We're
together.
going through another rough spot.
Oh no.
I'm leaving soon, and he's not taking it too well.
Of course not.
Sorry.
Eleanor Bigsby.
I saw Eleanor at the Black Lantern this morning.
She probably needed a break from me. I've been nagging her all morning about getting one of those, like, medical alert buttons.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be 4 hours away, and she's never lived alone before.
What thing? Later
Let's
then.
talk later. I'll let you know if I make any progress.
Alright, later,
again.
Gator. She has no clue. Raffle.
So Eleanor's donating all those decorations?
Annual spring raffle. Take home a beautiful arrangement from this ticket. $1. All process supposed to Haven Springs. Didn't we just see $1? Still not pick that up. I'm gonna see if I can get that $1 that we saw. So we're gonna take a small, short little break from the LARPing and go and see if we can pick up that $1. Because we saw $1, we could donate $1. $1! Because money. I like money. Money.
I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers.
We will find that $1 first.
Wasn't there a soul jewel in the record store?
What's that? Scroll. Soul you held.
Did you see this scroll first?
No.
All right. He's brave and he's honest.
Bravely dishonest. Now I want that $1. $1 is what we need. Is Ryan still laying on the floor over here, or did you think he took up that money? Wait. Up there. Here's $1.
Huh. Did Ethan drop this?
Why can I not pick up this $1? I want this $1. $1 is what we need. If I can't get that $1, we'll get that flower for free. $1. The $1 is for what we need. So the next part would be... That's not here, it's here. Magpie Emporium, Spit Viley. Silver Dragon. Enter here.
Come on. Monster abundances are when you need apothecaries the most.
Due to an unfortunate event, the apothecary is closed.
Disappointed?
I thought I would finally get to go in.
No. 1, 2, 3. I control me. 1, 2, 3. I control me. This book is written for fucking toddlers.
Ooh, nothing like
1, 2,
getting
3.
pissed off at your anger management book.
1, 2, 3 method for anger control.
Wasn't there a soul jewel in the record store?
Oh yeah. First, we're gonna fight an ogre.
I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers.
Ogre. A coin.
Nice find.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Money. There we go. Let's fight this ogre. More of a goblin than anything. Well, he has a sapphire.
Shit. Troll, incoming.
Bonk,
He's
bonk.
got a soul jewel right there.
You like my belt?
It's made from human skin.
What do you think we should do?
Dust.
Troll dust.
Dusted trolls become very friendly. 1 pinch per troll.
No. Don't you dare.
Glitter. It's glitter. What's that doing again?
Visitors.
I love visitors.
I love visitors. Can I get you anything? A glass of marsh water, slug chips.
How about that jewel? On your belt.
Sure. Anything else?
Let's say something nice.
Why don't you say something nice about each of us?
Aww. Come on.
You put a great deal of thoughtfulness and care into everything you do. And you see deep into the hearts of people.
Oh, that's very sweet of him.
But you don't let that stop you from believing in them.
That meant a lot.
This troll is emo.
Cha. Aid us on our quest,
on a
troll.
Quest. Anything you can do to help us out?
Give me.
I could teach you to fight like me. Here you go.
Strike of Wrath. 3 effect, 3 damage. Ooh.
That was quick.
That's all. Happy glitter.
I think that's all we need, right?
Come visit again.
Anytime.
Only one more jewel left.
Getting there.
Hey, does anyone know how long it takes to play game thing is going on? Will there be still time to sign up? It looks super fun. Sorry, dude. We're pretty deep in this point. Enjoy the show, though. Ah, bummer. Next time.
Okay. That troll was scary.
I
admit it.
Nothing to admit. It's just facts.
Even after you used the dust, he was still scary.
Was he though? It was cute. Like a troll charming. Now, how will we get that jewel? Maybe I could flirt with her, see if we can get something from that. Still need...
Wasn't there a soul jewel in the record store?
Still need some stuff to give to the blacksmith.
Hey, we found the components of sun silver.
It's iron, goblin ore, and fire powder.
Vantage.
Stocking up on scrolls.
You haven't used a single one yet. All ye who enter, be wary of Clefairy. Path. Now, how the hell are we gonna get 1,000 or 10,000 gold to earn and get this? Bam 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 ba bam bam.
Wonder if they have drills for this.
Gather those who matter. Cast Protect the Circle. Create illusion in other direction. Await Archmage assistant. Not guaranteed. Meow. Hi cat. Kitty cat.
When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was...
Why is this 10,000 gold?
Was I too generous? It was originally 20,000, but...
No, I meant... Never mind.
Maybe we can make some kind of deal with her.
Haggle.
Would you consider giving us that sapphire?
my hand in marriage?
In exchange for something far more valuable.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
My hand. In marriage. And all of its associated benefits.
Smooch, smooch.
And you should know.
Oh, so shocked.
I wouldn't offer if I didn't mean it.
Ooh, what? Hmm?
I mean...
Good.
Oh, man. This just got real.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. But I'm afraid I can't accept. For now.
Ooh. So there is a chance.
We need the sapphire right away. It's for a quest to end the age of monsters.
I've heard there's a magical fish that lives in the River of Sorrows. Bring me back one of its scales, and I'll give you the sapphire in return.
We have the fishy scale. You mean this fishy scale?
One magic fish scale.
Impressive. Well, then here's my end of the bargain.
I think we could have avoided fighting the wolf in that case. Like, we have avoided the troll, the serpent, but not the wolf.
We've got all three! We can go back to the king now!
Yep. We've already got some of these, right?
Yeah.
So I can heal already with my music. So the scroll of advantage...
1 gold, please.
1 golderino. Spend all our gold.
1 gold, please.
We don't know if we need them. It might still be one big fight to go.
1 gold, please.
1 golderino, neighborino.
Wow. Guess we bought everything.
Yeah, we did.
I hope we meet again.
Oh, she's so happy now.
I do. I do.
Maybe when Ethan's not around.
I do believe in fairies and relationships. I do. Uh-oh. Wink, wink. Ah. Hi, Ingray. How you doing? Hi, cutie. Don't know, for some reason I think my sound alerts today aren't working, in case you wanted to use them, but I think Raffle was using one, but it didn't pop up. I had to reset my token and everything, so I might have to activate it again. The sound effect thing I had.
The age of monsters is about to get busted.
The age of busted monsters. Does he still have an anger management? Yes, he is. I saw something there, like something white flying through the screen. I have no idea what that was. How you doing, Ingray? Having a good day? Now, I think we're going to back to... What's his name?
They say you've put the snake to sleep. Well done, my friends. It was a creep.
I know this guy. He's one of Steph's co-workers.
Sure he is. Now the question is, there's a scroll right here. Where did this come from? 1 dodge.
How are these scrolls tied up so neatly?
Yeah, right?
I think we got all of the scroll stuff. I haven't used one yet either, so... Either? Anyway, there's $1 here. I want to pick up the $1.
Did Ethan drop this?
Now, Sir, the Carbon Ferry.
Oh my God, it's my mom.
Feanor, the monster slayer, you've come at last. Do you remember me from your past adventures?
You're Netheria, the forest spirit.
You have done well on your quest. The forest notices. She offers a treasure for you to claim. Look, there.
Ice cream.
What
the
is
sword. The sword he needed to vanquish everything.
The Sky Sword.
The Sky Sword.
It's the Sky Sword of Power. It's exactly the same as I drew in the comics. It's got the pincer and the same grip. And it's got this part for the jewels. How does it do it?
Wow.
Can I really take it?
Use it for good.
Promise me you'll only use it for good. Helping others and stuff like that.
Okay.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Bum, ba-da-da-da. By the power of Sky Sword, Ethan has the power. Dun da 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 da. Just imagine like he swings and all of those power jewels come flying off. I have the power. Dun da 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 da. Oh, so happy. Oh, that is amazing. He's seeing what he's seeing right now. Feanor, vanquisher of homework and defeater of babysitters. The path to fight against curfew. Feanor the barbarian.
Bard, a song, if you please.
You run away, brave Sir Robin. A prophecy fulfilled.
The prophecy's fulfilled at last. Now Feanor's might is unsurpassed.
Who's this? Oh, is this the monster we were? This is a monster we shows, wasn't it? So we thought he was looking cool. Travius. Oh, it's a king. It's Jed.
I'll take that sword now, and the jewels.
Cravius, Lord of the Underworld. I should have known King Tabor was you all along.
You fools! You have collected the jewels I need and brought them right to me.
And curse Feanor.
We've gotten this far. We can beat him.
Give them to me!
Bum ba bum ba 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 bum ba bum ba bum ba ba bum ba bum ba bum. Ready? Fight! Even everything here, even the sound effect.
Scroll of nimbleness.
We go for an extra turn, right? Magic.
Stirring him.
Wang. Thanor. Fire blast.
Ah! Sorry. Worth it.
Aha! Items. Scroll of advantage.
Advantage.
Roll for initiative. Attack. Horrid disharmony.
Horrid disharmony.
Thanor. Attack. Burning blade.
Burning blade.
Now he's Alwyn. Magic. Healing serenade.
Healing serenade.
Mostly for myself. Thanor. Attack. Strike of wrath.
Strike of wrath.
Ring of fire!
Ah, crap!
Curse this fire!
Items. Scroll of nimbleness.
Scroll of nimbleness.
Magic. Hypnotic Fag.
Hypnotic Fugue.
Fugue.
Transfixed by the gorgeous music!
Oh, he's enchanted.
Curse this fire!
Magic. Stirring him.
Stirring him.
Items. Scroll of advantage.
Scroll of advantage.
Roll for initiative. Thanor. Attack. Stab. Thanor. Okay, we're gonna leave this very well done. So gonna be Thanor's that's gonna do the last attack.
Stirring him.
Thanor. Magic. Now we another stab. And we finish him off with his head. You will not defeat us this time, Travius the Rat, the Lord of the Underworld. We got him this time.
We did it! I can't believe what just happened!
Epic!
That last fight was epic!
Epic!
Yeah, but the best part was finding...
Irons? Oh, he's scared now. It's the blast sirens.
Gabe's dead. Gabe's dead because of me.
Remember, scared the
It's
sound.
my fault. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe.
Ethan?
You okay,
Listen to
hon?
me. It wasn't your fault. At all.
I'll
It
get
wasn't.
out.
Okay?
We're having such a good time, and then
It wasn't.
the mining company comes and wrecks everything. Piff. That's a fun little side mission. I wonder that's that like the big part of this episode. Also, flirtation ship. I wonder what will happen out of that. We're gonna skiddy dip in a lake like in the second game, or? Loading. Loading, buffering. I don't know, the reason why I think it's buffering so much is because, well, natively my screen is 4K. So it's I can't release shows to downsize. It's playing in 4K and I can't do shit about it. I was considering playing this on the Xbox originally, but I already played the other ones on PC, so why not?
Charlotte?
Oh, no, Carmen, Charlotte. Why did I think her name was Carmen? Hi. All good? Ooh, proper marble sculpture. This is some days after, right? Carving?
Hey.
Marble.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. Ethan's dad already pick him up?
Oh, same day.
Yeah, they just left. I just wanted to thank you. Ethan needed today.
Aww. So did I.
Honestly, by the end, I was having just as much fun as he was.
He thinks the world of you, you know. After everything, I think you're sort of his hero.
Aww.
He's sort of mine. How creative he is. You must be so proud of him. He was so thrilled to see you show up with the sword.
I think that was mostly about the sword.
Not her.
Maybe. But I think he was happy to see you in his world.
He doesn't believe it?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Charlotte?
God, Alex, don't mind me, okay? Just a lot going on.
You must be having so tough time and trying to put a tough face for Ethan. Do you have a lot going on? I don't mind. I don't mind.
I don't mind you. At all.
The other one sounded like
Do you want to
pushing
talk
away.
about it?
You're really sweet, but I'm okay. Thanks for swinging by. I'll see you at the festival.
You sure?
Are you sure? If you want
Oh
company,
no, she's getting angry now.
Said no! Fuck, don't you listen? Shit.
Oh, what did we do?
This was a mistake.
Where did that anger come from?
Hero, dude, thanks so much for thank you so much for you totally killed it. Award-winning bond material right there. Thanks, that's pretty amazing too. Aw, shucks. Ducky. There, Alex, that was a marvelous event. I'm so glad I could participate in today's live-action roleplay. It brings me back to my days in the theater. I ever tell you that I was once essayed the role of Falstaff in my school's production of The Merry Wives of Windsor? With enough liquid parodying, you may one day get me to recall a few verses. And thank you for including me in the festivities. Nice to take my mind off things. Anyhow, enjoy your first spring festival. I'm still remembering mine clear as day. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. Ethan Joy. I guess I'm used to the feeling like the whole world changing when I take on someone's emotion. But what Ethan's Joy did to Haven, the way it lassoed the entire town and dragged it into his fantasy. I've never experienced anything like that. I actually felt Alex's dissolve, or Alex dissolve, slow off, and underneath it was just Alvin. It felt good to try on a different history, to remember a different life in a different world. But when the sirens came and Haven snapped back into focus, I didn't think Fantasy Alex. I could have done what I don't think Fancy Alex could have done what I did. Ethan didn't need her. He needed me. That felt good. Monster or mortal, the forest notices. Sky Sword of Power, horrible creature stalk the streets. Exactly her heroes I need. We can pry jewels from claws on your behalf, or we can wear masks and stalk the streets. We are monsters. Are we mortals? Whichever you need us to be. Too close to anger. Oh no, I don't think this is good. What's she angry about? Wow. Last time we had so much anger around us, we ended up beating the shit out of Mac. What the hell is going on? We just... Tick. Tock. Tick. Oh, he's shizzling.
Her anger is so intense. Maybe there's something here that can tell me why.
Lying neck. Look at this. Wow, this is... Lying on dynamite and stepping... Like, I'm thinking like stepping onto like thin water or like that. Something like that. People having fun in the park. We've seen that picture, but it's probably like first version. Sleeping next to Penny for your thoughts.
Gabe, it's your fault. Why would you teach me to need someone again just to go and leave me all alone?
Aww. Gabe. Locked up dead birds.
Ryan, it's your fault. You were supposed to protect us. Why couldn't you?
Oh, bird watcher. He's a bird watcher. That's why. So Ryan carrying Gabe with Ethan on his back, while me sitting there. Cold, grief, shame.
Alex, it's your fault. Everyone loves you. But I can't look at you without thinking about how fucked everything is since you came into my life.
Oh, Jesus. Calm down, lady. I'm being a star here.
She's so angry at everyone around her. But there's something else here.
Herself? Up there. Oh, that is creepy. Pure? Kitty.
What is wrong with me? I can't let myself feel this way. When did I become such a fucking monster?
She herself is cowling. As Ethan, right?
Ethan! It's your fault! Why couldn't you just fucking listen?
No. Well...
You're angry at him. At Ethan. You blame him.
I'm a bad mom, Alex.
Charlotte.
Well, if he wouldn't have gone up there, it would never happen, right?
Charlotte.
I hate my son, Alex. He's sweet, and he's creative, and he's the most important thing in the entire universe to me. And I hate
Need to
him.
forgive. Forgive.
For so long, it was just me and him. It took so long to learn how to be okay with that. And I was. But then... Gabe... I can deal with hating Ryan. Or you. Or even Gabe. But Ethan... If he had just listened, Gabe would still be alive. It all comes back to that.
That is true, but kids be kids. Your feelings is what matter. Your actions is what matter. I wouldn't say feelings, because her feelings right now is anger. And your actions speak more than any solution,
None
right?
of that makes you a bad mom. No matter what you're feeling, you always give Ethan what he needs. That's what matters.
None of it fucking matters. He's dead. I wish I were too.
Don't you be talking
This
about
anger
that.
could kill her, and nothing I'm saying is helping. What if I could just take it away?
Can we take away feelings? Can we steal feelings? But that means that we will be starting hating them.
I can do it. I can take her anger from her. What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
I have a little bit of an insight here for animators and so on. Animators and actors. You saw what she did when she was leaning in? You saw her fingers were like entwined like this. It's something called like a Disneyfication. Thing like, remember, like Disney has like 3 fingers on their puppets, and it's all about making 3 fingers because it will slow like make animating quicker. But it's also something to do with vision and how you do it. So like with hands and stuff, you will see like the mitten, the pointy finger where everything like stacked in, and then you have like the Spock, the elegant, like look in any Disney movie or animated movie, and how many times would you see people having the fingers stuck together like this? It's everywhere as soon as you start realizing it, and it's just a part of like animating theory that's funny. Like you also have like this where the third finger's together, and it's more of leading just the motion together, like you're leading your fingers together. There's a little bit of theory, something you can look out for whenever you watch a movie. How often do you see animated characters have their one finger or like a clump of, like they're clumping up their fingers? Leave her alone or take the anger. I'll take the anger and it will reflect upon me, right? I will get angry at Ryan and Steph. They would understand because I can tell them what happened. But what if I end up hating Ryan? Oh, sorry, end up hating Ethan because of it. Okay, I'm gonna take it because this will kill her. She's gonna hate herself for this. These feelings are mine. Mine alone. Charlotte's anger. Let the anger flow through you, Alex. You see it to be true. Grr. Now suppress, let go, and fart. Let the bad feelings go through you like some bad gas.
Alex? I'm okay. Are you okay?
My emotions! You stole my emotions!
Yes, I think so. Shit. Did I freak out on you? I'm sorry, Alex. I'm not sure what came over me.
Sure you're right?
Are you sure you're okay? Yes, I think so. Just maybe I blacked out for a minute? I guess that's what happens when you don't sleep. Huh. I wrecked my sculpture. Seems so crazy in here, but I feel... How do I feel?
Do you steal all of her emotions? You feel love.
Hey, go home. You're exhausted. I'm serious. It's okay. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, this is something we will do only in dire situations from now on. Unless they are... Like with her, it was brink of life and death. It almost felt like she will hate her son, she will hate herself. She might end up even like trying to end it, right? So trying to keep it a little bit on the down low, right? Keep like take that emotion and bottle up ourselves. But I'm seeing that this could potentially hurt us. So no more.
Okay. Hear me out. Is Typhon run by the Illuminati?
Yeah.
That would explain the conspicuously triangle-shaped logo.
Boom! Finally cracked it.
Hey.
Alex. So, how did things go with Charlotte?
I think it's okay.
It was intense. But I think maybe she'll be okay. Honestly, I'm not sure how to even talk about it.
That's okay. You don't have to.
So please tell me that the USB stick revealed all of Typhon's secrets.
Nothing?
Not yet, but... Alex...
We found a recording of Gabe's call.
I should probably listen to that.
So that means that we have proof that he got the call, right?
I need to know.
We're here for you. Okay?
Well, they haven't listened to them themselves.
Typhon safety. Mac? It's me. I'm working, Gabe. We can talk about what happened later. This isn't about that. I need you to call off the explosion. Ethan's in the blast radius. Shit. He could get killed. What the hell's wrong with you? He snuck off. We're up here right now, trying to find him. Mac, please. All right. I'm on it. We'll halt the blasts. Fuck. You can't imagine the headaches this will create for me. Thanks, Mac. Whatever. Just doing my job.
Then it's gonna be on top of them to prove that Gabe didn't do anything about it.
It's so fucked.
You know it's bad when Mac turns out to be the good guy.
Mac always was a good guy. We always knew that, right?
Alex. You okay?
We're gonna get him.
Weird hearing his voice again, I suppose.
What the hell?
Oh, it doesn't matter. None of it fucking matters. He's dead. He's...
Oh.
Fuck that. I don't need to take this.
That's what happened because we took that anger from Charlotte's.
I should follow her. We'll be right downstairs, all right?
Okay. Finally regretting a little bit of that decision of us right now.
Right now, all that matters is taking these fuckers down. This USB stick has what I need. Time to dig through it. If that happened to me, what's happening to Charlotte?
Well, we took a lot of that from Charlotte. Or would have
The key
happened
part
anyway.
of any good investigation. A cold case and a warm beer.
Check that map for a second. So, Dillon River, Typhon Pit, all drop-offs, rock slide, common, old refinery, late mine sinkhole, old mill processing, Sprockford, Dillon River, avalanches, common. Check what's on
Gabe's
this.
call came in from the sat phone at 8:41 p.m. I should find the next call and see if that has any information.
Okay. Alright, so ACFC chicken.
This is ACFC. How can we feed you? Is the Good Pickings chicken thing still going on? It sure is. Nice. Let me get a large order of the spicy nuggets. Excellent choice. And would you like the biscuit and gravy or the mashed potatoes and gravy? Oof. Okay. Sir? Oh, fuck. Sorry. Do you need a minute? No. I'm, gonna go with the potatoes. Yeah, let's just do potatoes. You could do both for 50 cents extra.
Oh my god.
You still there? Yeah. No, that's okay, just the potatoes. Okay, I've got you down for a large order of spicy nuggets with potatoes. That'll be ready for you to pick up in about 30 minutes. Thanks.
Yum.
That was riveting.
Lace Flowers, this is Riley. How can I help you?
Hey, babe, it's me.
Mac, hey, what's up?
I'm on lunch. Oh, you're not gonna believe what J-Man did this morning with some of the new dye. Hey, so I'm not sure about this part here.
It's Mac.
Dynamite?
Is that Gabe?
Hey, Mac, can we talk later? I'm kinda busy.
Busy how?
Let's hang out when you get off, okay?
Hold up, why is Gabe there?
Okay, talk soon. I love you.
Wait, Riley!
Oh, Mac.
I kind of get
Hi,
his
Plumbing. How
point
can I
now.
help you?
Hi, I'm of Typhon Mining. I think we had one of your plumbers up here last week.
Typhon Mining. Give me just 1 second to check our records. Yes, I have a record of a service call regarding some sewage backup.
Yeah, so, I don't think it's fixed.
The field report I have says that the issue was diagnosed and solved. Can you describe what you're seeing?
A lot of shit.
You know, I really can't. Look, can you just send someone?
I'll have someone out to you later this afternoon.
Great.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Nasty.
Gonna have a shit day because of the shitty toilet. Town Hall.
Mining, this is Diane. Hi, Diane. It's Rose down at Town Hall. Hey, Rose, how are you? Oh, I'm busy as a bee this time of year. You have a second? Some folks have come in here with some questions about the expansion and all that. I was hoping you could give me some answers to pass along to them. I'll do my best. What are the questions? Let's see here. Okay, first question. How many jobs do you expect to create by opening a second pit? We'll be starting with 25 new positions, but that number is expected to grow to 45 within the first year.
A lot of
Just
work
a
for
moment
people.
here to jot that down. Alrighty, next up, number of questions regarding risks for pollution. Water, air quality, etc., etc. Anything you can offer there? You know, let me pass that on to our environmental outreach department. They'll get back to you with all the relevant fact and figures. Oh, sure. No problem at all. And last one. They want to know if there will be more mining vehicles driving through town. Yes, we will be increasing our transportation needs somewhat with the expansion. But to minimize disturbance, we plan to direct drivers to stick to approved trucking routes. And of course, never after 6 o'clock. Never after 6. Thanks so much, Diane. That's all I have for you right now. My
The
pleasure.
town hall calling
good one,
Diane.
Rose. You too.
It's an incoming
Diane
call.
is really good at pretending to be a person.
This is Death of
Mining.
Lands.
This is Brandon.
This is the
Hello. I'm calling from the Department of Land and Resources to confirm the inspection set for next week. Yeah, let me grab Diane for you. Thanks.
This is Diane.
Hi, Diane. I'm calling to...
Confirm inspections?
Yes. Did you have a chance to look over the email I sent?
I did. Everything looks great.
Glad to hear it. I'll see you Thursday then.
Mm-hmm. Have a good one.
You too.
There must be a lot riding on these inspections.
Yeah, they can't have a like. Imagine how much work and workers they will lose, how much money and time and opportunity for the town of Haven Springs they will lose if this comes out that they were in fact responsible for
Type in
this.
safety. Mac, it's me. I'm working, Gabe. We can talk about what happened later. This isn't about that. I need you to call off the explosion.
Lena, it's Diane. We have a problem. You're kidding. There's a kid lost in the mountains near the pit. We need to postpone. Lena?
Haven is your site, Diane, and therefore this is your decision. I know I don't need to remind you of the stakes.
Someone could be hurt. Or killed.
We've been over this. Anyone up there has disregarded posted notices and accepted full liability.
We're talking about a child. I'm just asking for 1 day.
If you postpone tonight's scheduled blast, you put Rhea in jeopardy. That puts the whole company in jeopardy. Is that what you want?
No.
Then do the math and make the right call. Email me when it's done.
I will.
So Typhon thought Rhea, whatever that is, was worth risking our lives. Let's hope Diane's email sheds more light.
We're going to email afterwards. H&B Investigations.
H&B Investigations. Bennett speaking.
Hi, Bennett. This is Diane Jacobs. Lena told me...
Yep, been expecting your call.
Okay. I'm not sure what the next step
This is the day
Give me all
after.
the pertinent information on the employee in question. Name, number, address, significant others. We'll handle the rest.
I see.
Just come by the office. My secretary will take everything down. No records that you were even there.
Got it. Okay. I'll come by tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
It's so gross that Typhon has people watched.
Damn. We forgot to do a call right before, so we have one at Typhon headquarters, and I thought Lena was the same one. So Lena Clark is the one from the headquarters ringing the next day about something.
Lena.
Hello, Diane. Is it safe to assume you've gotten your emotions under control?
What the
My
fuck?
emotions? Someone was killed last night because of a decision you made.
I would be very careful with what you say next. Who do you think is more at risk here? Me or you?
Excuse me?
Now, of course, we're all committed to helping you make it through this difficult period. We don't want to see anyone be scapegoated over an unavoidable accident, right?
Right.
Great. Then you and I are aligned. Who else knew there were people in the mountains?
Just my safety manager, Mac. He got their distress call just before I contacted you.
Do you trust him?
I think I can convince him to be trustworthy.
Good.
Jesus.
Good. Only one point of contact, and you've got him handled. I think we're going to make it through this just fine. Speak to you soon.
Okay.
I refuse to feel bad for Diane in all this, but...
Damn. Yeah, I think initially it's so call came in, Mac went to Diane. Diane called HQ. HQ said, nah, just explode the fuckers. Next day said, oh, sorry, we exploded someone. I hope you keep it on the down low, you know. So then we got into investigation that removed every evidence that we were even there. The Gazette is it's a journalist.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Hello, Diane. My name is Rory Praha. I'm a journalist with the Rocky Mountain Gazette. We'll be printing a story on last night's accident in the paper tomorrow. Would you like to provide a comment?
Yes, I would. Last night's accident was tragic, and made all the more unfortunate by the fact that it could have been avoided with a simple phone call.
A simple phone call. Can you speak more about that?
Of course.
Typhon always has a safety manager on duty. One quick call from Mr. Chen to our 24-hour emergency line would have alerted us that there were people in the danger zone, and we could have reacted accordingly and stopped the blasts.
Are other Haven citizens in danger of meeting the same fate as Gabe Chen?
Absolutely not. As long as you heed the warning signs, you will be safe. And if you ever do find yourself in an emergency, that's what our emergency line is for. There's no danger whatsoever.
All right. We'll be sure to include your comments. Thanks for giving me your time, Diane.
Very corporate
Have a nice
response.
day.
I almost threw up listening to that.
Mm-hmm. Sheriff's Department.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Diane, it's Jason.
Hello, Deputy. You have good news for me?
I suppose I do. You're officially cleared to continue regular operation. The county no longer considers your pit an active crime scene.
Well, that's a huge relief.
Now, to be
Pit,
clear,
though, that's what you call it?
investigation is still open and active. Typhon hasn't been cleared of anything yet.
Sure, I understand. But can we start mining again?
Yes, you can start mining again.
Is there anything else?
Nope. No, that's it.
Well, thanks for the call.
Yeah, no
Stick
problem. Take care, Diane.
hiring.
Seems a lot easier to get away with murder than you'd hope.
Trying to
Typhon Mining.
Diane?
Oh, hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm good. Doing real good. So I have a pretty good list of candidates to go over with you. Looks like I've got 40 names.
Great work. When can we go over it?
Hey, Diane, can I be candid for a moment?
Please.
It's just, well, we've all been following the news and, I don't know, after that accident.
Joe?
I just want to be sure there really are positions waiting for these people.
There's nothing to worry about. If you have qualified candidates to show me, I have jobs to offer them.
Glad to hear it. You free Tuesday afternoon? Around 3?
Sure.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Me too. See you later, Joe.
I hope Typhon has a nice severance package.
So what it seems like is that Gabe called in. Max said, "Shit, we need to take this up with HQ." He got Diana to call them. The HQ said, "Nah, you just explode them." Called the next day to say, "Hope you're keeping all your emotions straight. Just keep to your story, and we'll be fine." And so she did. To the police, everything, and I think the reason why they had to go on with this is because if else they wouldn't get money. Let's see. Dennis Walker expansion.
Seems like a lot is hanging on these inspections.
I want to congratulate you on the effort. This is from Walker Dennis. 10 a.m. This is before the blast, I think. Now is it 10 a.m.? Yeah. I want to congratulate you on the efforts in Haven Springs expansion campaign. I just got word back that the state will officially pass inspections. Pop some champagne if you earned it. Pop some champagne, you've earned it. All that is left now is a vote. We've been hearing great things about your progress with the town members. Sponsoring the festival was nice. It's a nice touch. Keep up the great work. We're on home stretch, Dennis.
Whatever Typhon was up to, it looks like they've all but gotten away with it. Of course, that was Diane's idea. I'm gonna make sure this expansion fails if it's the last thing I do.
I see.
This is the email Diane mentioned. So what is Rhea?
I warned you, Liana. I fucking warned you. Rhea went off undetected, and you, as you insisted, and now someone is dead. Rhea's explosion. You better have a plan, and I'm not going down for this. At least not alone. I understand that you're upset and emotional about tonight's tragic, unavoidable accident. Therefore, I am choosing to overlook this momentary lapse of judgment. I'll be calling the first thing tomorrow to discuss how we move forward. I suggest you take the night to cool off, Lena.
Rhea went off undetected. A second blast went off that night? What did Lena say? Without the scheduled blast, Rhea will be discovered.
Are they hiding something with those explosions?
It was a diversion.
They set off the blast that killed Gabe to cover up another one somewhere else. That's why they couldn't wait. If I can find out where that blast went off, it might tell me why it was so important.
A second blast. He had a name and a life and a girlfriend and a sister. I bet this is when Diane decided to start copying evidence to this USB stick. Wow, that's a funny way to spell criminal negligence.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Clark and Lyria.
Is this what Diane sold her soul for?
Executive training program. After a recent conversation, I took the liberty of expanding our application to our executive training program. We will move forward with your enrollment as soon as we have the situation here all wrapped up. Best, Lena.
What a polite way of saying, I control you, and don't forget it. Situation? You mean that guy you killed?
This is
Too bad
Dennis
money
again.
can't fix all of Typhon's problems.
Sorry to hear you trouble you're having with your hauler. I spoke to some folks getting the brake fixed up in the upcoming expansion. I've decided to go ahead and buy a new one. We'll send it out. A 789 hauler. This should be efficient enough to handle 2 pits. Really, 2 pits, eh? The Bat guys say they will will have it the next week.
Wait. Does this mean someone at Typhon feels actual human emotion? No. Not buying it. He's talking about it like it's a sure thing. Who would have thought getting away with murder would be so bureaucratic?
Land and resources. Hey, I'm emailing you to inform that we have set a date for the inspection to your 2 sites. Please thoroughly review the info below. I'll give you a call next couple of days to confirm the details. Decommissioned coal shaft inspection set for 30th of April 2019 inspection point. We'll be going down into the closed shaft to ensure Typhon has taken proper precaution to stabilize the land post-collapse, and the proper shaft closure proceeds as follows. Active uranium pit inspection the 3rd of May. I have a hard time reading American sign up dates because I always read as 5th of March and not 3rd of May. Inspection point to the general protocol. Inspection, please run business as usual this day. I look forward to meeting you, Jake Asher, Center Inspector, Colorado Department of Land and Resources.
The timing of all this is too convenient to be a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought above ground mining was terrifying.
Second blast, eh?
Diane has dossiers on the entire Haven Council.
We're just
That's not
opening
creepy
more
at
and more
all.
stuff. Leith Eleanor, council member since 1998. Leith Flowers, Walt Sable. Pressure points, granddaughter, student loans, medical expenses. She has information on everybody. She holds considerable sway. It's unlikely to distant in her own. Though her granddaughter was close to Gabe Shen, she appears to not to question Typhon's account on details. Luke and Jebediah, that's Jed. Council member since 2008. Council chair since 2012. Vote secured. Pressure point non-available. Jed is viewed as a local hero due to his rescue of the 19 Helldivers during a collapse in 2008. Strong ally, use him as a resource to secure other council members' votes if necessary. Harmon Charlotte was a council member since 2016. Vote says unknown. Pressure points, business overhead, zones college savings. Well-known small business owner in Haven. Charlotte will prove instrumental to getting into the buy of both the business owners and the 20 to 35 demographic. Gabe Shen's girlfriend, she may have be a lost cause. Corporate approving making a financial offer. You'll receive the details soon. Jesus. McAllister Reginald Ducky. State of Provo. Grief over deceased wife and strange relationship with daughter. We've been able to dig up very little about Ducky's past, but we don't know what he arrived or know that he arrived in Haven shortly after resigning from the board of his own company due to a filing out with his daughter. Ducky has voted with Jed in every prior instance, making his vote all but secured. Pike, council member since 2003. Career as sheriff deputy seemed to have a crush on you. Jason Park has been the sheriff deputy on Havens for over 8 years. He and the company has skirmished over small violation in the past, but we see no evidence of he harboring any anti-Typhon sentiment. Double down on Typhon's commitment to the community and likely a best angle.
Typhon knows about Eleanor's dementia. Shit. It won't be so secure once we tell Jed what really happened that night.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that affidavit gave me a bad feeling. Poor Ducky. I didn't know. What? Pike has a... Okay.
Yeah.
Bigger fish to fry right now.
Yes,
This is Rhea. Fuck. This map's too small to tell where this is. I need a map.
Silver Dragon will officially be returning to normal hours of operating tomorrow. Thanks again for all our local customers. See you on the post-spring festival vibes. Nice, about time. Good for you, Charlotte. Best news I've had all week.
Just dropped a block of alabaster.
There's some kind of commotion from the Silver Dragon.
Stop digging.
When I was walking to the festival, everything okay? Yes, all good. Sorry, I just dropped a big block of alabaster on in the workshop. Thanks again for checking in. Hey Alex, it's Ethan. I'm really sorry about that. The LARP was amazing, really. You were badass. You don't have to apologize. I had much fun with you. Have a great time with your dad. Stay safe. We're checking on the map, right?
That's the site of the 2008 Typhon mine collapse. Why would they set off a blast in their current mine to cover up a blast in their old mine?
Unless they were...
Didn't Typhon just have inspections around the old site?
Unless the collapsion of that Jed was a part of.
They weren't mining for anything. They were burying something.
Maybe the 2008 thing was 2008 thing that Jed sorted out was the reason why. Oh, really? I had more stuff to read. Come on, I had more stuff to read. That's sad. Oh, that was very anticlimactic, I guess. Now, let's see, what do we have as an information right now? I think we all know that Jed was crowned a hero for the town for stopping the rescuing 19 people in 2008. They are now trying to reopen this old shaft that was closed off and trying to bury stuff there, which means something happened there that they might have been responsible for negligence for the safety of their workers, and maybe they're trying to cover that up. Also, the anger I took from Charlotte, I really want to stop that. Let's see here. Alex chose Steph to distract Diane. Majority. Took Charlotte's anger from her. Majority. And I think, like, was that a bad thing? Did we lose, like, do we need to talk more to Steph? I think she will come around if she understands what just happened, that we are just overflowing with emotions that we lifted from Charlotte. Alex made Diane sad. Alex made Diane angry. Could I make her angry? You didn't play records, of course. Alex did Veeding on the rooftop. 50-50. That's what I like. Let's see here. Ethan and Alex were never knocked out in battle. Ethan was knocked out in battle. Alex were knocked out in battle. Both Ethan... Oh, Ethan never went down. Wow. 97% won all of that. The troll was subdued with magic power. Was killed. Troll was... Yeah, we couldn't do anything about the wolf, it seemed like. The server was put to sleep. We subdued everything. Majority with the sleeping thing, because that's something that we got from going into the bar first. Steph helped Alex find out what Typhon was up to. Steph stormed out of the apartment. How I would have loved if Steph was around, but it seems like stuff happens, right? King Thabor was vanquished in the final battle. 100%! Haha! Riley doesn't know about Eleanor's condition. Riley found out about Eleanor's dementia. We could have prodded that, I think, at some point. Alex helped, or that probably would have been if we didn't help Eleanor the previous episode, right? Alex helped the student focus on her work. Alex and Ethan solved the jester's riddle. Wow. Yes, please. Alex and Ethan helped the blacksmith with his work. Majority. So I think there wasn't anything like majorly different with this episode. It's more like a filler thing. But I think what's coming up now is that we're going to try and figure out why they are covering up something. So we have a little bit of progress there. Also, I don't know how we will take on with Steph. I'm glad that we took the anger away from Charlotte, but was that the best thing we could do? But we're not going to do the next chapter right now. We're going to come back again on Saturday to play some more. And I think we have 2 more episodes. I was hoping for a cliffhanger. I was hoping for something special. Nothing like this. I thought we were going to have this as I thought the LARP thing was going to be a small thing. But we'll see what happens. So sad I wasn't able to read all that information. Because I like that. I like to keep informed of it. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to be back again tomorrow playing something else because I do not have my VR working right now. So I'm gonna keep that separate for another day. We'll find something to play. I was thinking of playing like some aggravating gameplay or something that would aggravate me. I'm in the mood for that. Something I can do in one day and not be too sad if I couldn't complete it. But that's gonna be it. I said we'll be back in tomorrow, and on Saturday, coming back on Monday. Maybe we'll be done with True Lights on Monday. Who knows? We'll catch you later. Thank you very much for stopping by. Bye bye.
Hello there.
Hello.
Greetings.
I thought I stabbed you.
Right window. So. What the fuck?
I don't have an eggplant anymore.
Come on, you fucking.
I don't have an eggplant anymore. I'm scared.
It's stupid fucking thing.
One looks like.
You yell at that piece of whatever it is.
You
you might go a bit nuts with this scope.
Yeah, la 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 la.